Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing Girls' Generation, G, Genie, and Forever One.
I gotta just push the buttons.
Oh yeah, if you piss me off, you want real annoy me. And that's not hard for you.
Oh, really? Well, feelings mutual.
See, but I'm proud of that fact. I like to be annoying.
Alright guys, today we're going to be checking out some Girls' Generation. We're going to be doing a few songs today, and from what I hear, they are legends in the K-pop world, right?
They are absolute legends. They are iconic, really. Girls' Generation has been around since 2007, so they are one of the longest running K-pop groups, if not the longest running K-pop group. I don't actually think they are. I think another group might have, like Shinhwa might have some years on them. They're on SM Entertainment, along with like NCT Dream, aespa, so the Hearts to Hearts. So you know, they're on like one of the big three, one of the big established ones. They are not disbanded, but they don't really make music anymore.
Okay.
They gave us a song like 2 years ago, which was fantastic, but it was essentially them coming out of retirement a little bit to give us something, and I'd imagine that they'll probably do that every now and then, but they don't release music consistently like an active group would. A lot of them went on to do like acting and modeling and such like that, so they've moved on from the idol life to do bigger, better things or whatever.
Okay. But
they're iconic for a reason. They have some of the best produced music in K-pop, and it is from an era where cutesy and sweet were king. You don't see quite as many cutesy sweet concepts now as you do like the bad bitch, sort of like aespa Blackpink thing that's going on. So this will be refreshing for me to show you, because this is actually where my K-pop heart home is okay. In this style of K-pop. It's very innocent, young, youthful, and catchy. They're earworms. So today we're gonna be doing G, Genie, and then I thought, since those are both older songs, we could do their last release, which was Forever One.
Okay.
And it'll be cool for me because, like I said this to you earlier, you're gonna be able to kind of see them age a little bit. You'll see them when they're at their youngest, most youthful.
Okay.
And now kind of modern. I know a lot of you are gonna come at me for not doing Into the New World, and I don't want to hear it because I don't like Into the New World. So, I don't want to. So I'm not gonna make him listen to it if I don't like it. Like, why would I? Why? I'm ready to fight. So, come at me.
I'm just her K-pop prisoner, and I just watch whatever she wants me to watch, so.
And I don't think it's aged particularly well.
Okay.
Whereas I do think these songs sort of have. Genie is iconic. Out of all three of the songs that we're listening to today, Genie, if I was to make a top 10 K-pop songs list ever, 10 Stunner would make it. But I also think, I don't think, I know, Genie would also be on that list. It's just a phenomenal song. The choreography is bananas good, even though it's kind of simplistic. And it's such a catchy song. So Genie's really kind of the crowning star of all of these songs that we're going to be listening to today.
Okay.
But G's really great too, so.
All right, well, I'm down to check this out if you are.
Let's watch some old tags.
Okay, well guys, before we check this out, feel free to check out my memberships. They're only $1, and you get early access to videos like these, and also my anime reactions. It's kind of crazy how much like dolls they really do look like.
Pristine, perfect, and
yeah.
You gotta love the 90s fashion here, right? Like, this choreography is also iconic.
I think in the hairstyles, I can see the era.
For sure. Those bangs, they've got the 90s bangs.
About how long ago was this one?
I'll report back.
like late 90s or something, or?
2009.
Oh, 2009. Okay.
2009. Now that I think about it, it really is Y2K fashion, not really 90s.
Okay.
She's their main vocalist.
Okay.
Alongside her.
Definitely very different than what we've been listening to.
Very, yeah. So it is very saccharine, right? Like it's.
Yeah, it's a product of its time.
Yes.
I definitely see a difference, especially in just the music progression. It was this one was a bit repetitive. We kind of went, through it a few times. But I think for back then that was kind of a more normalized thing.
Right.
Like
Pop music was more formulaic back then.
Yeah, formulaic. It didn't need to hit us with something new all the time. Whereas it's music like that back then that would have informed our music today of
Yes.
like, okay, we've already been there. Now we need to evolve from there. And
Right.
so this song wasn't something I was just like, oh, like, we just did this, we got to move on to the next thing, or change the genre all of a sudden, or
Right.
have different singing styles all of a sudden. So this was very formulaic and, by the book kind of thing. Very cute though.
Yes.
Very cute girls. And
Yeah.
so I wonder, even for them in that video, were they kind of still reaching back into previous eras, even in that video, or was it new?
I can't really answer that.
Okay.
I'm not informed enough about what came before fourth generation
Okay.
girl groups and boy groups.
I guess it did seem a bit mid 2000s, like kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it definitely felt of that time.
Mhm.
And you're gonna run into this with a lot of Girls' Generation's earlier stuff. It does tend to be a little bit more repetitive because it's
okay.
so earwormy too, though. But I
Okay.
think that's part of why, like, this song was massive. And today, this song still like holds sway over like K-pop attention, because it is such an earworm. It's so catchy, even though it not necessarily like.
I can still hear it as I'm talking to you. Yeah.
Right, exactly, and that's kind of the beauty of Girls'
Yeah.
Generation.
I kind of forgot that was part of the formula, was to keep doing it until it gets stuck in your head, kind
Yeah.
of thing. So it worked. So-
Yes. And there are, so Girls' Generation does have some songs that like do kind of do the Franken song thing. I didn't choose any for this video, unfortunately. I probably should have, but I am not going to give up Genie or Forever One at this point. So
Okay.
maybe we'll just have to do another one-off where I can show you that they can do more diverse sounding songs.
Okay.
I know this is a bit of a harder rate
Yeah.
than your typical.
It's gonna be lower for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's gonna be expected.
Mhm.
I kind of think this is more of like a 5.5 kind of thing.
I think that's fair.
Um,
This is a little bit girly pop, right? This
yeah.
isn't catered for you. Genie will probably be a little dated as well, but not as much as this.
Okay.
Because it has a more sophisticated sound, like a more adult sound than, actually quite a bit more adult than what we just listened to there, but that's not hard because that was pretty Nickelodeon Sunday morning kind of
yeah.
vibe.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Cool. I'm ready to move on to the
all right,
next
Genie. The fits in this music video too, A+.
It's already really nice.
Yeah. Also, please know about K-pop songs of this era. We always had to do these cheesy, completely pointless things in the beginning of the music videos for whatever reason.
Okay.
None of that mattered.
I was about to say, I was like, that took a really strange turn.
That's right. Come on.
소원을 말해봐 네 마음속에 있는 작은 꿈을 말해봐 네 머리에 있는 이상형을 그려봐 그리고 나를 봐 난 너의 진이야 꿈이야.
So this is a later era, I take it?
This was actually pretty much the same era.
Same era? Okay.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
I just see legs everywhere.
That's the iconic part of this video. That little leg kick choreography.
It's really hard to focus on anything else.
That's my bias right there. That's Tiffany.
Okay. I like this one more so far.
Yes, for sure. This chorus. This is the second bias here. This is Gyeoyeon, the dancer. Well, now they're not going to show her, but...
DJ, put it back on.
Is that dropped specifically for the video, or is that also in the studio version?
The DJ Put It Back On is in the studio version.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not quite as much of a pause, though.
Okay. Yeah, a girl with the short hair is kind of cute.
Yeah, Tiffany. She gets even cuter as she ages. They all do, really.
That one. Okay, so I think that was much better.
Yes.
Even though technically you could say it still has its formula, or that it does technically...
It's still a little repetitive.
It still repeats, yeah. But there's more going on in between those sections. Like, we at least get to go back to a verse. We at least it felt like there's more build-ups there. The chord progressions sounded a bit more complex. You know, there's a couple extra things going on. It felt, like you said, it was a bit more of like an adult sound. It wasn't so like super cutesy kind of thing. It was more sexy.
It was, but without being over the top sexy, right? Like, so it was sexy, but it wasn't like in your face, gratuitous sexiness. There was still like a youthful charm to it.
Yeah, like a less is more kind of thing. But other than all the legs, so
the styling for this video was the biggest stroke of genius I think any company has ever had for any girl group ever. Those outfits are iconic. The short shorts, but keeping like the military top, aesthetic with the heels, in addition to all of the leg choreography they do there, like, because that's really unique. All the leg work they do, kind of like a static leg work with their arms kind of more like still, that's unique choreography. And I mean, it all just worked together perfectly, right? Like the choreo with how they're dressed and the heels. It was a stroke of genius in terms of getting that aesthetic out there. So
yeah, I believe it. It does look like it could be iconic, especially for its time if no one else was doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's very, very eye-catching. It was very hard for me to peel my eyes away from that.
Yeah.
There was nothing else on the screen but the legs.
Pervert.
You're telling me that after all the crap I've ever heard you say?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Even if we're just talking about today.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh yeah, we watched the 10 video and you're like,
I said it's a work of art. Like, I don't know how much more respectful you could be. I wasn't like, God damn, look at them shoulders and the way his chesticles are. No, I said he was a work of art, because he is. And that's respectful. More mindful and demure. Here we go again. Round 3. I do this because it amuses me. You know that, right? Like,
I could tell, yeah.
you know, and I don't turn bright like a tomato when I do it. We should try foundation on you one of these days. See if we can mask some of the damage I do when I started on my bullshit.
You can cover all that ugly shit going on with your face. Okay, I guess we can rate this.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
let's rate this freaking song.
All right. It's 10. This one is a legitimate 10 for me, but I think I have some nostalgia bias here.
I'm gonna give this like a 7.8.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
It is still a little dated, right?
I want to give it a high score, but like it still suffers a little bit from being a little dated.
Yeah.
But even for its age, it's still good, I think.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't mind hearing that again. That song's legit.
Okay. So the next one we're gonna do is their most recent release. It's called Forever One. You'll notice, you probably won't notice, but you should notice that one of the members is missing.
Oh, I won't notice that.
Yeah, no, I know. Jessica's no longer in the group. She left a long time ago. It was like a really big deal at the time.
It was a bad thing?
It was a bad thing.
Okay.
I don't really know the extent of the history behind it, but it was sort of like a general feeling of her being shoved out of the group or kicked out of the group by the record label.
Okay.
Because she was trying to do other things in addition to Girls' Generation. So it was ugly. I think I sent it to you on TikTok, but there is a video of the girls performing for the first time without Jessica. And like Sunny is just losing her shit. Like she's just like tears are falling. And they leave a gap for her in their lineup.
Oh right, I did.
Kind of like an homage kind of to her presence. Yeah. So I think they weren't particularly happy about her being ousted either. You'll be down a girl in this video. But other than that, I mean, losing only one member over the span of like 20 years or whatever it is, that's not bad.
Yeah, entire bands have crumbled.
Yes.
You know?
So yeah, and you're gonna get to see them age here, which is I think is kind of cool.
Good.
You can still see them as adults.
Older is good.
Yeah. Then you won't be a pervert for finding them attractive because they're of age here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is much more recent, right?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I got hyper emotional when I first heard this song. That's the one you thought was gonna age well.
Okay. I mean, they all still look
They all
young.
look beautiful. They're gorgeous girls.
Yeah.
I'm getting emotional again. God, fuck this song. Oh my god.
seem to still stick to their roots in terms of just how the song flows.
Yeah. God, they are beautiful though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that blonde is crazy beautiful.
널 생각하면 강해져. There's no one like you, no one like you. 우리 꼭 영원하자. 우리만만 이 세상에서 내게 말했어. 다시 태어나도 날 사랑할게. 'Cause we are the one. Ooh, I love 너의 모든 전부인 너. 우리는 영원. We are one. 무전율 속에 뜨거운 나를 던져. Just like a love bomb. We are one. 'Cause we are forever. It's now or never. Yeah, we're
It just does something to me. Oh God. So I think it's hard, like, because I've been such a huge fan of Girls' Generation for so long, and I think so many of us thought that we weren't going to get another release. We weren't going to get anything from them, and then this is what they give us. It's a beautiful song, but I can't even say it because I'm gonna lose my shit. But like, when they say "Girls, we are forever," like because like as a fan, like. See, I can't fucking talk about it, but like as a fan and feeling like you weren't gonna get it back and they give that to you and it's just like something super meaningful and like beautiful. It was just really fucking cool to hear. It was exactly what like I wanted. I wanted to like hope that I will continue to get Girls' Generation and continue to be able to experiencing them as a group because they were such a big part of my life, my K-pop journey. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else felt really emotional with that, but it just felt like they were saying like we're still here and we're always gonna be here.
Honestly, I felt a little emotional by it just because of the brief information you gave me, even prior to what you just said. As I was watching it, I kind of sat there and because I'm trying to find some kind of common ground with it, and I was like, I wonder if this is like growing up with like the Spice Girls, and then they finally make a new song after so long, and then you see them, they're much older, and then like you said, either missing a member or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was trying to like quantify that in my head as I was watching it, and then all of a sudden I started to like listen to the words because some of it at least is in English, and then I was like, oh okay, it's actually kind of an emotional, like even though it appears as like a dancey poppy
upbeat
thing
song.
And upbeat and everybody's smiling and all that stuff, you hear the words and it's like
It's bittersweet.
it's a little bittersweet, yeah, and there's a little sadness in there too.
Yeah.
And so like
Because in some,
Yeah.
I wonder if it is a little bit of the end of an era, right? Like, I think, you know, with, well, we do have Super Junior releasing a song this month as well. But, you know, this era of K-pop is gone, really. So anything they give to us is kind of really special. Because they have families now, or they've moved on to other occupations. So to get all of them minus Jessica, we put respect on Jessica's name. However, like she should be here. It's just it's beautiful and wonderful and lovely, but it's also still very sad because it's not the norm. It is special. It's not.
Yeah, this was and not in a bad way, but it was a strange one to assess.
Yeah.
Because there's baggage in it, you know, and it's like it's not just simply, oh, the song's good or it's bad, but there's like, you know, if you know the story behind it, there's a lot more going on. And it's like, oh, it informs the song a bit.
It does, for sure.
And it's like, it gives the song more context, it gives it more meaning, and it's, you know, and it's, again, it allows you to see underneath the, you know, the smiles and the poppy and the dance beat and everything like that. And yeah, it shows that there's actually like some depth in there, and like I don't think I ever run into that a whole lot in music, period, where a song appears to be very simple, but there's a whole underneath in there that's just like a lot more vast. But it also requires you to know the artists a bit better and like know their history and all that stuff. So maybe some people would have seen this, and if they didn't know that, they would just kind of maybe pass it by, or they would just write it off as like another pop song or something.
Yeah.
So I'm happy you gave me that information, because that absolutely enhanced my experience for that song.
And I have to think that it means a lot to them too, because you know, while I think they're probably all happy to move on with their lives and close this chapter, or at least put it kind of in their rear view, it probably felt good to get together with all those girls that they spent so many years with. Like that's a bond that doesn't ever dissolve, right? Like I would think. So I have to imagine that it was really cool for them to get the band back together, so to speak.
Yeah, it always gives me those vibes of kind of like A League of Their Own kind of thing, where
oh God, yeah.
you're with them at a young age, and then you see them
you grow up with them.
You grow up with them, and not that obviously these ladies are still young. It's the same idea where it's like now you see them again, and they're still doing the same moves, all this stuff, but you do notice that they are older, and it's like, so, and the thought enters your mind of like, are they going to do this forever, or can they even do this forever?
Right.
I think at some point we usually don't. As long as they're happy, I'm happy for them. But yeah, if they want to keep making music, then I'm here for it.
I imagine it'll be very special. Okay, like again, it's been 2 years since the song's been released. I think we probably will get another Girls' Generation song at some point, but it's not going to be.
It'll be like a special occasion, or whatever.
Which is, again, beautiful but sad. That's a difficult rate, right?
This is a difficult rating, because I'm just like,
because your emotions necessarily get drawn into it, right?
Yeah, I'm damaged goods now.
Yeah.
And I just got here.
Yeah.
I was thinking about giving it the same score if I didn't know any of the story, right?
Yeah.
But I think, so I'll give it two different scores. I'll give it that 7.8, just from a technical standpoint, whatever. Still a high score, but with the story, I might give it a really high score, like maybe like a 9, something like that. Yeah.
I love that though. I do. Because, emotions matter, right? Like, what an artist has gone through matters, I think. And if you have that informing your listening experience, it's necessarily going to alter the way you intake something. So I think it's fair to have two different ratings. One for maybe like what you would technically appreciate from the song, and one from like what it means to you.
Yeah.
Or could mean to you. And imagine you had all of my history with Girls' Generation, and
yeah,
and then you heard Forever One.
That must have been very potent for you.
I cried the first time I heard it, because I don't want to talk about it again, so I'm gonna start crying again, and we're already past that.
Okay, so we'll leave out the emotions.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Like what would you have rated this?
Oh, it was a 10.
It was 10.
So even upon first listen, it was a 10 for me. Okay. But again, I do think that's probably with some emotional bias put in there, because it was so highly anticipated, and then it was everything I could have wanted. Yeah. From a comeback after however many years.
I mean, that's totally fair. I mean, if I get 2 scores, and you can absolutely score yours with, with some emotional bias in there.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you think of Girls' Generation, one of the most iconic girl groups of K-pop?
That was an interesting look into that. I still feel like there's a whole lot more, and
there's a lot of sides of Girls' Generation that I didn't get to show you.
Yeah, like I kind of feel like it feels like I'm missing a huge piece of the puzzle.
Yes.
Even now. So far, I really like them. Yeah. It's really hard to say, because a chunk of my experience with them is in a way past era that wouldn't quite fly today. Right. So
but it's hard, like with groups like this, it's hard, right? Because you can't, in a 30-minute video or whatever, fully encompass an artist's career.
Yeah. I guess really the best thing I can say is that I'm really open to seeing what else they have.
Yeah.
And I have a genuine interest in it. And then yeah, just seeing like what other things that they can do. Not necessarily just like the weird stuff they can do, but like other different, like I'm sure they have all kinds of different, you know, genres of music. Yeah,
for sure.
So yeah, I'm interested in seeing like where all that goes. The last song there like kind of got me. So like just even hearing you talk, I kind of like my eyes kind of welled up a little bit, and so I was just like, no, I don't even know who these people are, and like, you know, like I can't lose my shit too. So but no, I really enjoyed this. I really had a good time.
Awesome, I'm glad.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you want us to check out more Girls' Generation, let us know in the comments below.
And what songs? It's good. Say the boys. You should put the boys in there because I should have put that in this video and I didn't.
The boys.
The boys.
I don't know. I have these 3 songs we just did. I don't know anything outside of these 3 songs. So yeah, if you have any other suggestions, let us know. Otherwise, that is it from us, and see you later.